Hello there, friends and RC family. My name is Alec from High Noon Hobbies, and if you are new to this channel, I very much appreciate you checking it out. I hope that you will stick around, watch at least this video, see if this content seems worth your while, and consider subscribing so that then I can say to you, if you aren't new here, welcome back to yet another Sunday upload, a relaxed Sunday upload. This time we're looking at a short run, and this is going to be the final run of tees from the North vs. South RC Utah Crawlin' Championship Finals down in Three Peaks, Utah near Cedar City. Whoo-wee, that was a mouthful. But this is going to be the last run, and I think, well, I don't know if I saved the best for last necessarily, but I know that we've become familiar with this course one in Class 2. We've seen plenty of drivers hit this one. We've seen some wins, and we've seen some fails. I personally failed on this course, so let's take a look and see how T does when he runs course 1 in Class 2 with his Class 2 scale Tacoma rig. All right, let's jump right into it. All right, back in a familiar location. Here we are at Three Peaks, Utah, or the Three Peaks Recreation Area near Cedar City, Utah. Taking a look at the back of T's rig here, we can see he actually chopped the back of his body off initially to make the bed shorter, and then through the carnage of this weekend, he ended up having to just remove the bed of the rear of the bed because it just kept getting ripped off. So that is a bit unfortunate, but as we can see, this beautiful rig coming into gate 1 here, T came in a little bit too much of an angle, and actually an angle opposite to that of which the gate is, and so you could see that he had to use a little bit of steering wheel shimmy there at the start to level himself or square himself back up with that gate, but no big deal whatsoever. He was able to get that taken care of and get through gate number 1 clean. Now here, gate number 3, you can see him bringing that passenger tire in close to that number 3 gate up top, and that is to keep himself as vertical as possible as he goes through that gate, as if you were to hit that straight on or squared with the gate, you would be far more likely to get rolled over, as your passenger tire would be lifted far above your driver front tire as you hit that crack, that offset crack. Making it through the side hill nicely, you could see he was lifting a bit of rear tire there, definitely reaching kind of the maximum or the limit for his side hill capabilities on this rig, but it stayed planted throughout. We saw a few different drivers peel off the wall there, but T stayed all composed. Now let's see what happens here at gate number 5. This, obviously, if you guys have seen, if you haven't, I would definitely recommend you check it out because it was quite entertaining, at least I thought so. But if you haven't seen my fail, I definitely had some troubles here on this particular gate on this course. My troubles were particularly with, well, this exact situation that T is in right now. I ended up right here, and I just couldn't get the shimmy necessary to force that front tire up that wall. My truck just kept doing what T's truck was doing, but I was a little less settled than he, or a little less planted than he is here, and it ended up just keep wanting to flip over onto the passenger side, kind of like what is happening to T now, but he's already about 3/4 of the way up the ascent. He just has to get that final tire up. Unfortunately, that hole on the on the passenger side there is causing him some troubles, obviously sucking in his rear passenger tire and not allowing him to get up and over that without the possibility of his entire truck rolling up and over onto that right-hand side cone. Pulls a winch out. I think that was a good call. Definitely better to have 3 points than 10, and now we're headed into gate number 6. I like the way that Andrew from NUKE Adventures, which if you don't follow him on YouTube, I'm going to leave a link to his channel down in the description as well. He's got some great content also from the North vs. South Utah RC Crawlin' Championship Finals and plenty of other competitions that are going on around this area. I like the way that he put it, that gate number 6, that previous gate, was really a matter of chance as to whether or not you peeled off the wall and hit the cone or managed to make your way through. I don't think that really any amount of wheel speed would have caused or would have allowed you to get through that clean. I think it was just a bit of chance, just the way that that descent was offset. it wanted to push you into that cone, and so it was really just a matter of whether or not your truck kind of was slightly more to the left, slightly more to the right, and then what gravity did to it once you committed to the drop. This gate here, gate number 7, also another tricky one. We saw a few drivers come up through the bonus that we can see here and then go through gate 7. I myself tried to do that. Unfortunately, I believe I hit gate 7 when I was doing it, but I did make the bonus clean. Here, T going for the more traditional approach of heading through the crack. Unfortunately, that crack is just, it's so silty and loose on the bottom of it that it is very, very difficult. And of course, again, wouldn't be a high noon video without the gimbal freaking out at a inopportune time. We didn't get to see T go through the bonus gate there, but I can promise, as I did see it in real life, that it did happen. So yes, he did make it through the bonus gate clean. So we're back down to a 14. But as I was saying, that gate number 7, just a nasty one. It absolutely wanted to push you into that gate that was on the bottom, kind of on the right-hand side of it as you were going through. Now, T is kind of in an odd situation. He's got to get himself out of that area. He ended up having to take a roll over there because he couldn't correct it with any sort of reverses or turning into it, which is quite unfortunate, but not a huge deal. We're still at a 19, which is a great score, and I was just about to say, could be saved by this bonus gate. Unfortunately, T just not taking his time as he's coming through that bonus gate, and he has some issues there, obviously coming in a little bit too hot and just tapping that cone. Now the problem is we got to get over to gate number 8, and we don't have any more bonuses. So we are set in at least a 29, and we just have to get through this course now as clean as we possibly can. That being said, gate number 8 there was just an absolute breeze for T. T made that one look easy, which is impressive because that was absolutely not an easy gate. We saw plenty of trucks try to monster truck their way through there and have some fatal consequences. If you didn't check out Cameron's run through this course, you may not have seen the most nasty of the kind of recoveries that had to be made coming off of that gate number 8. I would definitely recommend you check that one out. We saw some carnage there, but going through gate number 9 real clean. We got close to that boundary on the right hand side coming into the gate, but we managed to avoid it, and so we're staying clean here, coming in just under a 6-minute run with a plus 29. Certainly an impressive run by T, and I've got to give it to him there for getting this truck through not only these Class 2 courses, but the Class 3 courses as well. But you can see there what this truck was really meant for was that Class 2 course, or those Class 2 courses, and I believe that T did quite well on those. So well done, T. I think that was some great driving. Thank you for letting me film, as always. And guys, that's all I've got for you today. I do want to say, if you wanted to see the kind of top 5 for the North vs. South RC Crawling Championship, I'm still working on getting some footage up on this channel from those top 5s, but I did also want to cede some of the viewership, so to speak, to Logan or West Desert Wheeler, as he's the one that put this comp on. So if you want to right now take a look at the top 5 finishers for the both Class 2 and Class 3 from the North vs. South RC Crawling Championship Finals at Cedar City, or at Three Peaks near Cedar City, you can find that on his channel. I'll link his channel down in the description below. I absolutely recommend that you give a subscription to Logan from West Desert Wheeler if you haven't already. He has some excellent content, and he's actually the one that kind of inspired me to get into this as well. So appreciate you, Logan, as always, and looking forward to the next time that we wheel together. But in the meantime, I hope that I can get some of my audience over there to take a look at that top 5 finish, because I thought that there were some excellent driving moments in that series, in that finale to the series, and so yeah, I would recommend you guys go check that out. But you made it to the end of the video, like I mentioned. If you're hearing this now, you may like the videos that I'm putting out, so consider giving this video a like, and also consider subscribing to High Noon Hobby if you want to see new videos every Friday and Sunday. So until next Friday's upload, I will see you guys then. But until then, I hope that you guys enjoy your scale wheeling or your full-size wheeling or whatever it is that you're going to do. We're one day away from the 4th of July, so I hope you enjoy your celebrations with friends and family for this awesome holiday. Go USA, and yeah, all right. That's all I've got for you guys. Have a great weekend. Cheers.